Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are just about to leave Kippin in Darliston in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, this video, it was shot last week Saturday. We had stopped at Kippin for a reason. Here is the reason. We stopped to purchase some food. Now, every Saturday, our brethren Percy, he is popularly called Cuban. Every Saturday, Percy, him cook some food and sell right at the front of Kippin on the main road. Any kind of meat that you want, you can get it. Whether it's fish, mutton, chicken, pork, you name it. You can get it right there. Every Saturday. Trust me when I tell you, the food, it is properly cooked and reasonably priced. Ensure that you stop there this Saturday. And when you stop, tell Percy that Popeye, he told you to stop. Percy, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Good food. Trust me. Love it. So we are still driving in the rain. We are going to go up to the Darliston Square. And then we are going to turn back and head to Montego Bay. Continue to sit back. Continue to relax and drive with me. So this video is going to be long. It's going to be packed with information. You're going to want to listen all the stories. But first, let me address something. You would have noticed that last night, the comments, they were disabled on the birthday greetings on PNL Vlogs TV. This was done by YouTube because a baby was posted in the video. It's not a YouTube violation that we can get into any trouble for, but that's what YouTube does from time to time. Because we rate our videos as not made for kids. One day, I will explain more on this to you, but just letting you know that whenever you see the comment section disabled on any of our videos, it is done by YouTube. We try and address it, but sometimes they go back and disable it again. Alright? Now, do you know that man on your screen? His name is Norman Craigie. He lives at Copperwood in the parish of Hanover. Mr. Craigie, your driver's license was found at the Donald Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. You can go and pick it up at the gas station at the airport. So if you know Mr. Craigie, please pass on the message to him. All you need to do is go to the gas station at the airport and tell them that is Mr. Craigie. They will identify him based on his photograph on the license and give the license to him. Now, on to the stories. A mother in her late 20s and her 4 children living at a place named Bronte District. Now, Bronte District is in the White House Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. The mother and her 4 children, they are lucky to be alive. This was due to an incident that took place on Easter Monday, April 18th, 2022. This family, they live in a 2-apartment board house. So we are learning that the family, they left the house and went to some relatives who lived nearby from early in the day. Now, about 2 p.m., the heavy rain started falling. As a result, the family was unable to return home. But guess what? Blessings was on their side. Because if they had returned home, there would be a tragedy. Now, take a look at your screen. That is what you refer to as a large boulder. Some people would say a giant rock. That boulder, it loosened from the hills behind the house and rolled into the house. It smashed through the back of the house and landed on the bed in the bedroom. Just imagine for a moment, what if this lady and her 4 kids, aged 3 years old to 8 years old, to include a 3-year-old twin, what if they were at home? We are told that damage was done to the house itself, the concrete flooring, a refrigerator, a television set, a fan, plus other household items. Like we said, happily, no one was at home. Now, in this next story, yesterday morning, Wednesday, April 20, 2022, there was a big pileup of traffic along the Lilliput Main Road in the parish of St. James. This was due to a fatal accident which took place on the same main road at the Bobman Hill intersection about 8:30 So here is exactly what took place. A white Toyota Foxy was traveling from the direction of Montego Bay towards Falmouth. A white Isuzu FTR box truck was traveling behind the Toyota Foxy. Now, a white Isuzu open back pickup truck was traveling in the opposite direction from Falmouth direction towards Montego Bay. Now, the Toyota Foxy, remember we told you it was traveling in front of the Isuzu box truck. The driver for the Foxy, on approaching the Bobman Hill intersection, he put on his right indicator. The driver for the Isuzu box truck that was traveling behind, he didn't bother to wait or to slow down. He tried to undertake the Toyota Foxy. So he went to the extreme left on the south shoulder, trying to pass the Foxy, which was now turning at the intersection, but it didn't work. He collided into the back left section of the Toyota Foxy. He then lost control of the Isuzu truck, which swerved across the road and collided head-on into the white Isuzu open back pickup truck that was coming in the opposite direction. We are also getting reports that the truck, it hit into a car, but the driver for that car, he drove away from the scene. The Isuzu box truck, the Isuzu pickup truck, and the Toyota Foxy, they were all damaged extensively. Now, a man named Mr. Trevor Stewart, he is 62 years old and he's a technician. He lived at Lyndhurst Road in Kingston. He was a passenger in the Isuzu pickup truck. He received serious injuries. He was taken to the Falmouth Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. We are not sure about the nature of the injuries to the other persons, but we are told that the driver for the Isuzu box truck, he is 28 years old of a Falmouth address. He was served with a warning notice, and we have no doubt that he will be charged for causing death by dangerous driving. We are told that Mr. Stewart and other persons in the pickup truck, they left Kingston from early yesterday morning. They were on their way to Montego Bay to do some work. And this careless, reckless, and dangerous driver, he caused Mr. Stewart's demise. Condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Trevor Stewart. May his soul rest in peace. So we started out by giving you the mayhem caused by a boulder. We then told you about the mayhem caused by a careless and reckless driver. Now, we are going to tell you about the mayhem caused by hoodlums. In this segment, 6 persons were shot, to include a 3-year-old girl. 4 of the 6 persons shot has died. The first incident, it took place yesterday morning, Wednesday, April 20, 2022, about 10 o'clock. It took place at Capitol Heights. Now, Capitol Heights is in the Mount Salem police area, in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, his name is Leonard Smith. He was 43 years old and he was a taxi operator. He lived at Albion in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Now, Leonard, he used to drive a grey Toyota Noah and he plied the route Cornwall Courts to Montego Bay. So there's a cook shop at Capitol Heights where Leonard and other taxi drivers, they normally go there and buy food. Apparently, the person who wanted Leonard dead, that person knew that this was a part of Leonard's daily routine. So the hoodlum, he went and waited on Leonard. About 10 o'clock, Leonard drove up and he parked the Toyota Noah across the road from the cook shop. He came out of the vehicle and was walking across the road to go and buy some food when the hoodlum, who was waiting on Leonard, he walked up, brandished a gun and opened gunfire at Leonard. He was hit in his upper body. Leonard, he fell and the hoodlum, he made good his escape. Another man in his mid-50s who was buying food at the said cook shop, he received gunshot wounds to his abdomen. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where he has since been admitted in a serious condition. The police, they were called and Leonard, he was taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, 10 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So whoever it was that wanted Leonard, they knew where he was going, so they went there and they waited on him. The mayhem. Now, in the evening, yesterday evening, Tuesday, April 20, 2022, another man was shot and killed in the same Mount Salem police area. This one took place about minutes after 6 o'clock at 41 Main Road at Farm Heights in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Our information is that residents of the area, they reportedly heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots. As a result, the police were called. On the arrival of the police, that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Jessie Sampath. He was 28 years old and he lived at Piggott Street in Mount Salem in the parish of St. James. Now, Jessie, he was found lying on his back along the roadway in a pool of his own blood. He had received gunshot wounds to his head. Jessie, he was taken to the Kamoill Regional Hospital where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Now, our information is that when this crime scene was processed, 8 9mm spent shells were recovered from this scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you done that as yet? Oh, you have not yet? So, why are you waiting, pan? You waiting on me to remind you? Really? So, every day, me have to go remind you? I know, the stories are interesting. Yeah, man, I know they are interesting. So, some of us are gonna forget. It is human to forget some important things, not true? Alright, so I remind you now, hit on the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell, then click all. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Over here, we go above and beyond to get the information and bring them to you. We're not going to just come here and pick up the newspaper and read what is in it. We are going to be getting the behind the scene information. Like this last story. We are learning that this incident that we are going to be telling you about, it is a reprisal for a shooting incident that took place at a bike show in the same area or nearby about 2 weeks ago. Now, this incident, it took place last night, Wednesday, April 20, 2022, about 7 o'clock. It took place at the once peaceful Cascade district in the parish of Hanover. Our information is that a group of persons, they were at a shop in the community when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up. It is said that hoodlums in the car opened gunfire at the group of persons, then sped away. The group of persons, they ran off in various directions. But when the shooting subsided, it was realized that 3 of them were shot. A man, his name is Tavares Stevens. He was popularly known as T. He is 27 years old. He received gunshot wounds to his right hand and his left side. Another man, he's popularly known as Berry. He is 25 years old. It is said that Berry, he received gunshot wounds to his back. A 3-year-old girl, her name is Kamoill Williams. She celebrated her 3rd birthday on January 27th, 2022. This princess, she received gunshot wounds to her forehead. Now, all 3 persons, they were rushed to a nearby hospital where Tavares Stevens, popularly known as T, and 3-year-old Kamoill Williams, they were both pronounced DEAD. The other man, he was admitted in a serious condition. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, 7.5 40 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa in Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah.